The entire world of football is in trouble. Real trouble. Here's why. So, Real Madrid just won the UEFA Champions League, which only further extends their domination in the biggest club competition in Europe. They've now won the Champions League twice in the last 3 years, 6 times in the last 11 years. That's how dominant they've been. And what do they do after being crowned champions of Europe? They go on to sign the best player in the world. Crazy. Kylian Mbappe flirted with Real Madrid for years, but the European champions have finally gotten their man. The France national team captain has done it all. He has won the World Cup, has won multiple league titles in domestic cups, several golden boots, and he's even PSG's all-time top scorer at just 25 years of age. But there's one thing missing: the UEFA Champions League. So, surely, he's moving to Real Madrid with only one thing in his mind: win the UCL trophy. And this certainly spells trouble for the whole of Europe. If Real Madrid could win the Champions League without Mbappe, what is stopping them from winning it again and again and again now that they have him? Next season, Madrid will have the most terrifying attack on the globe. Mbappe, Rodrigo, Endrick, Bellingham, and Vinny Jr. And they'll also have the luxury of backups like Arda Güler, Brahim Diaz. Come on, guys, that's just truly incredible. Some fans and pundits are already likening this Mbappe move to when Cristiano Ronaldo made the move from Man United to Real Madrid in 2009. But this one is much scarier, and I'll tell you why. Of course, Ronaldo is the better player. Heck, he's one of the greatest players the sport has ever seen. But when he moved to Real Madrid, they were not half as good as they currently are. At that time, they had not won the Champions League in 7 years. And not only had they not won, they had been knocked out in the round of 16 in each of the last 4 editions. Worse still, that season, their eternal rivals, FC Barcelona, had just demolished them 6-2 at the Bernabeu on their way to becoming the first Spanish team to complete the European treble. Those were really dark times for Los Blancos. So, when Real Madrid broke the bank for Ronaldo, the entire project was on his shoulders. That's far from what the case is for Mbappe right now. Mbappe is what you'll call a luxury signing. Madrid just won the Champions League and La Liga with Vinny Jr. as their main man, so you wouldn't say they need another left winger, but they still went and got him. And their rivals are even way off right now. Barcelona have not won the Champions League in 9 years, and they're even too broke to sign any players that can rival Mbappe. So yes, this is a much scarier signing than Ronaldo in 2009. Also, back then, it even took Real Madrid some time to get going. After signing Ronaldo, they had to wait 4 years to win La Liga and 6 years to win the Champions League. Why? Because a lot of rebuilding had to be done to make them a proper team that could compete. This time around, the team has already been built, and Mbappe is only the cherry on top. And here's the thing, Mbappe and the rest of the Madrid team are scary, but there's one more reason to be scared. Why? Because Real Madrid also have one of the greatest coaches ever. People are saying that Mbappe's ego could disrupt the dressing room, but it's hard to see that happen while Carlo Ancelotti is still in charge. The Madrid boss is arguably the best man manager in the business right now. He gives players the freedom to play how they want and almost always brings the best out of them. Nah, football is really in trouble. Look at the whole of Europe right now. The only team that looks like they can compete with Real Madrid is Manchester City. The English champions have some really great players, perhaps the greatest tactician in world football, and a really proper dominant team. If those two meet in the Champions League again next season, it'd be a proper cagey affair just like it was this season. Just imagine we actually get a Man City versus Real Madrid Champions League final next season. It would truly be the apex of football. Champions versus challengers. Pep versus Carlo. Modric versus De Bruyne. Mbappe versus Haaland. What a game of football that would be. But what do you guys think? Is this Mbappe signing going to usher in a new era of dominance for Real Madrid? Or do you think it won't be as successful as everybody seems to think it will be? Tell me what you think in the comments.